in jail for 25 years. I used to pick shrooms around hay bales just like these. I don't know if they still grow like that in the apocalypse, but you get some good stuff. Nice trippy, you know?
Yes, I've seen a few.
Oh, nice.
10 years ago. Seems like yesterday.
Yeah. I think it's the same every day now. Wake up, eat, get your gun, get ready to survive whatever's coming.
Yep.
You seem to have survived a lot, Donnie.
Yeah. The coalition war between MMA and fights.
Oh, it's basic,
right. Yeah. That tower.
Over that way.
Yeah.
Nice base.
Doesn't seem like there's anyone there though. I'm looking at it. Looks pretty broken.
Yeah,
Alright.
anyone out of
That's a landmark on the map. If we keep heading this way, we should reach the town of Huta. Rest of there.
Sounds good. Yeah, I didn't even, well, you can't say that then, right? But I said it. Stone.
Depends what ATC that is.
That's the tower.
There's two ATCs around the system.
You got that right? Sunset. Beautiful sunset.
So, you were a fighter in a war? You said, Donnie, the coalition? I've heard a little bit about them.
Yeah, I think the war started maybe a couple of years ago. It was between this man named Wes. I think some man named Wes.
Wes
Did an ambush.
You and Wes served time with him.
I forgot his last name, but I think that's
Wes Costello by chance, was it?
Yeah, Wes Costello.
He ended up. Shit. What happened to him?
He died.
Are you serious?
Who else died? That's it, Nick. It seemed...
Do you have a scope for your
Seems to be...
M4? Or is
No,
that
it's on purpose.
Some
Some old man named Phil. He was pretty good. He was pretty wise. He told me a lot of stuff.
So, you were in the Battle of Sitnik shooting alongside Phil?
Yeah, I saw him drop dead in front of me. That's when I wanted to avenge him. I left the walls after killing two people inside of it. In the dead of night, used my night vision against him.
Camp in this house? Sorry for interrupting.
Yes, we should definitely camp out in this house so we can talk more about this, because I need to tell you a little bit about why I'm here in the first place, Donnie. And, Alex, who are you affiliated with? Are you new here? I don't really know what... You haven't said much, really.
not really affiliated with anybody?
See something?
No, it's just yeah.
I don't want to take part in all of the wars and fight it.
I wish I
Not a
could
bad
get
idea. I like to stand in for myself till I hear everybody's side. Anyone have an axe to chop some wood?
Yes, I have an axe. I'll chop the wood if you got the shit to light the fire.
I don't.
I'll make a...
can make
Yeah, a kit there. Well, that's just a bush. I don't want that. I want this tree. Let's get this fire going real quick, just so we can kind of see better.
I'm gonna.
I'm dropping some.
I can't get long sticks.
I can. I'm gonna drop.
Ooh,
Let's see what's the best way to do this.
There you go.
Inside of the house, I presume. Here's the entrance.
Yeah, I don't want to get jumped by a bear out here.
I dropped
Grab
it
some
right
sticks.
here. I'm gonna have to get some bark.
Make sure we put it where there's enough for all of us.
I dropped some sticks right there. Someone get some logs.
Yeah, I'm getting some more logs right now.
I'm very busy watching.
And which is not a lot. Someone get a campfire.
I'm gonna need more space in order to actually do that. Yeah, I'm dropping more
We
wood
all
here.
need long sticks.
Can you pick these? Can you pick this firewood up and all that?
I'm trying.
Pick one up. Alright.
I see.
Fire in here.
I see the sticks. I just don't see. No, I'll cut
Can't
this
get
tree.
any long sticks.
There we go.
Nice. Fire's going. It's good.
I'll try to get some long sticks.
Sounds good. Yeah. I'll pick them up and chop.
Whoop. Let me just step over that. I'm gonna try to put this wood in the fire.
Yeah, I need a long stick.
We're getting those right now.
Trying. Never really see.
This was
Here we go.
You want a battery? Okay, we got 3.
Here, I will drop some meat for you to cook since you have a stick. I've dropped some fat on the floor right there.
Alright, everybody, I'm gonna drop a stick. Let's see. I have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright.
Oh, I need that fat on the other side of you. There we go. But yes, I will go into more detail about the whole situation with that man you mentioned shortly. I just don't feel 100% comfortable talking about it right now. We'll see where it goes. Because if you fought alongside that man, there's a piece sitting right here next to me. But if you fought alongside Phil, then you must be a good man, and if you survived the battle, then you must be a wolf. I would just like to talk to you.
No, I thought going to war, we were fighting for a good cause. I mean, we were, but at the end of the day, war was gruesome.
Yes,
Lots of my friends died.
but this world itself is gruesome.
Yeah, but that war is like, we ignored the main problem, which is the infection in the first place. We just all looked at each other.
Oh, I can't
Wins
see
all the survivors. You know, just start killing each other. Just because of some weed.
Because of some
Yeah,
weed.
crazy.
Is it? Is it more?
Yeah.
Because what I've gathered is that it was more for the freedom.
That too. They wanted to seek freedom from the AN there. Oh no, they were very power hungry, controlling all of Livonia, making it, I don't know, more civilized than it already is. I mean, how are you supposed to be civilized in a post-apocalyptic world?
Yes.
You can't order around chaos.
No, but you
Like
can.
you against the zombies.
Yes. Yes, it should be.
That's what I saw.
But in the same breath, there's people that you must fight in order to save humanity. And there's people you must teach. So, I'm just caught between a rock and a hard place because I see a wolf and I see a rabbit and I just don't know what to really do in this situation because
Rabbit could get eaten.
yes, the rabbit needs to be prepared, but the wolf is already prepared. I'm caught between a rock and a hard place right now.
I mean, you're the rabbit. The best thing to do is just run away from the problem.
But are you a rabbit for your morals? Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Got that right.
I think God just was hide. What's the point of facing the wolf? You know you're gonna lose.
Yes, but the what was that? You say that, but the rabbit is sitting on the ground without a weapon in hand. So, Mr. Wolf, if you would do me a favor and just stay sitting down while I teach this rabbit here a lesson. For you are a wolf, and have learned. You were walking around with a weapon in hand, and you were aware that these are new people around you. I sensed that you were a wolf the second I heard your voice. You are very, very prepared for this. But you, rabbit.
You didn't get away from the war because you were a rabbit. You got away because you were a wolf.
Exactly. You survived the war. For Phil, he was a wolf. He was the wolf that taught me. And for he has passed, I have received word to come continue his teachings in Livonia. So me and Danny have come to teach Livonia, and we have taught Mr. Mason here, Brother Mason. And now we are going to teach you, little rabbit. So, there's one thing I'd like to say to you, which I'm not really sure how to put this, considering there is a wolf in the room. But you are going to have to bind your hands. You do not need to bind your hands, wolf, for I foresee you will understand. You will understand the teachings. So there is duct tape in front of you, rabbit. Do you wish to bind your hands for us? If you do not bind your hands and pose a threat to humanity, For we are here to fight humanity. Not fight it, but fight for it. And if you are ill-prepared, you need to put that on or you will die. You must do what you must do to survive by putting that duct tape on your hands.
Well, somebody will have to do that for me because
Or if you cannot, if there is something in your eyes, then Danny will bind your hands for you.
Duct tape on, I'm just...
Yes,
Yeah,
or Mason, either or, as long as he is bound.
You might have to unbind this in 5 minutes or whatever.
Oh,
yeah,
go ahead and, yeah,
go
just
ahead and
undo that now before there's an emergency. Yes, I do not kill.
free.
Struggle free now before you die, please. I just don't want that to happen. You need to experience this. Yes.
Duct tape in your head.
Yeah, don't try anything, obviously, and Mr. Wolf, I presume you are kind of weary of the situation right now. But I assure you, you will understand. So, Mr. Rabbit, if you wouldn't mind just sitting on the ground for me, just so I know that you're actually paying attention and not thinking about trying anything. Thank you.
After our blackout, you guys could
No, just,
go from sleeping position to sitting.
yes, just keep this the way it needs to be and not cause any issues. So, that entire time, you did not have a weapon in your hand. And you were trusting of us. And you were also, you said you were unfamiliar with Mr. Wolf here, also known as Donnie. Is that correct?
yes, I've never seen him around before. Maybe he passed by him once or twice in the citadel.
And you are new here in Livonia, so you have not experienced... You're not new in Livonia. How long have you been here? So,
You should have went.
He doesn't seem like he cares for his life too much.
well, he needs... Yes, well, honestly, you should, considering there's people out here that would do unspeakable things to rabbits and even a wolf. There's people out here who used to...
will always be washed away by my bodies. And I trust that the light will save you in this situation.
They don't light.
So you speak
There's
of this
only one
light,
here.
and that's the fire. Yes.
The light is with me and those who believe in it.
And this light you
What do you
speak
think
of,
about that, Donnie?
Darkness will be washed away.
You think something like that to protect you from what's out. Wrong. Nothing out here to protect anyone. Nothing. The only thing that can protect you is yourself.
and with that being said, there's people out here who their reason behind doing fucked up shit is because they used to have video games for that fucked up shit, or TV. Violence itself was given to them, but now they have to take it. They have to do things themselves that they more normally had access to do them without actually doing them. But now we don't have that, do we? So we must find our fun some way or another. So, this is a display of fun coming shortly, but you must know that you will... Fuck.